everybody, it's Ben and Beta, and we are back at 4x4 Colorado. And we're gonna be putting on one of these guys right here, the Alto series tents on the Tacoma in just a couple of minutes. But just a quick gander at their current showroom. This is gonna be all changed up as they're gonna be moving locations here in just a few weeks to get a much bigger showroom, much bigger facility overall. And what that means for you, and that's pretty important, is you'll get your tents faster in the future because they're able to store more, which is pretty cool. I'm super excited to get started with this. The Tacoma's in the back, so let's go check out what's going on right now. And here is the tent, still in the box. We're going to be putting this on today. The rest of this video is going to cover installing a tent for the first time. So if you get one of these at your house, you'll have some tips on how that's going to work. And we're going to go from there, get this on the truck and see what it's like. All right, it's time to put the tent on, and I'm here with Devin.
Howdy, howdy. This is the Alto Mini in the box, so if you do get one shipped to your house, this is exactly how it comes in box, ready to go for you. So we'll do a whole unboxing setup and then get it set up on the winch, put it on the Tacoma.
We bought this tent back in February, and I am so excited to finally get it on the truck so we can get out into the backcountry and do some camping and overlanding. Couple things that are important to note. If you're installing this yourself, you definitely need 2 or 3 or 4 people in order to put the tent on your vehicle. But they're using an Amazon lift or winch here, and they said it's worked for several years. So if you're looking for something like that for your garage, that might be a great investment too. Just something to think about. So one quick tip, just remember that the mounting hardware is inside the tent, and that'll be helpful for when you need to mount yours if you have it delivered.
The bag, as well as the mounting hardware, has its own bag. The ladder stays inside the tent, so you don't actually need a ladder bag. All right, so going with this, we have our mounting hardware kit for you guys. It is a universal hardware kit. Cool things about it is that it comes with all 8 slides that you need with bolts and nuts with hardware. These little rubber caps go on the edge of the rails of the tent. That way you don't get any wind noise going inside those rails for you. As well as you get your light switch for the LED light that's built inside the tent for you. You get a 10 and 13 millimeter wrench, as well as an Allen key. And then 2 of these U-slides comes with 2 spares, just in case you ever need it. As well as its own tool to fit inside here to tighten up these nuts. That way you can actually keep it tight if those ever come loose. You do get 2 extra slides with bolts in our kits, so you always get 10 of these. You only need 8 to mount down. But that's inside our mounting hardware kit, just so y'all know. My only thing I always check is this hinge right here. Make sure it's never gonna touch anything.
Yep.
A big problem with like 3rd gen Tacomas and doing a full height rack or mid height rack is sometimes it will touch the roof if you have it too close to the cab. So when you do it, always know that you have this much space for that hinge to move. And this rack allows it to actually clear the spoiler of the vehicle 100% with still being in line with the actual front bed line. So it allows you to have the tent a little bit more forward than on a 3rd gen would have.
Or if you decided to go
mid-height.
Some mid-height in the Kuat, you would be taking like this, where it says C, you'd be taking this piece out. So that's how high it would be. It'd be like basically about right here. Okay. You'd have to bring it back a little bit, right?
Yeah, you'd have to bring it back a little bit further. So you'd actually have the hinge set up even with here, more than likely, with this rail line. So it'd be back 1.5 inches further, and that would allow that to not ever touch the window, but also allow your fingers and hands to get inside there
Right.
to unlatch it.
So the Alto Mini is finally on the Tacoma. I'm so excited to get out and try this out. I think it looks amazing on the truck and on the rack. Kuwait did a fantastic job designing this, and the 4x4 Colorado team was really impressed with the design of the Kuwait rack as well. In fact, they're going to be carrying the Kuwait rack. It's something you can buy from them. You can also use the affiliate links that I have below in the description. Either way, if you buy a Kuwait Ibex, you're going to love it. You're also going to be happy if you decide to go with the Alto Mini. This tent is super high quality. There are so many features, and I have some pretty cool plans on how I want to go about showing you all those features. Devin went over everything with me while I was there, but I'm excited to also contrast that with setting it up for the first time on an overlanding adventure that Misty and I go on soon. There'll be a ton of content coming on this overlanding build, from the Tacoma and how it performs, the rack and all the accessories we're going to be adding to it, and just the adventures we have within the tent. How does it hold up? How comfortable it is to sleep in? All those things will be coming in the future, and both Misty and I are really excited to start that journey and share it with all of you. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time.